This is Saturday, Children's Dog Park, and we've got a 5K run and a 2K with your dog run. As you can see, there are a lot of people are here getting ready. The 5K will start in about 5 minutes, so let's hang around.
Go, Charles!
She thinks it's a treat.
How old is she?
She is 15 months. So she's almost 16 months old.
There we go. Good girl.
Is she inside? Outside.
She used to be when she was really small. When she was about 6 months, 6 months old, we moved her to be outside, just because she likes being outside a lot better than being inside.
Oh, really?
But she's good inside. She's potty trained.
Good morning. We are here in downtown Monroe in Children's Park with our 4th annual Paws in the Park event. It's a great turnout as a fundraiser for our dog park here in Children's Park. We had a great turnout this morning and we're waiting on the racers to get back in. All the money that's raised here today will go towards benefiting the park, our dog park, and other amenities that we have in Childers. So if you need more information on it, go to our website, monroedowntown.com, and it'll give you information about our park. We have some plans there as well. Also happening today is our Fall Fest in downtown. It'll be a great day. Activities all throughout downtown and throughout our businesses. Just a beautiful day in downtown. It's the final day for our farmers market. So we're super excited and hope to see you soon in downtown Monroe.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Childers is a dog park, and that's the reason for all the fire hydrants. And people have donated to paint a fire hydrant, and I think they will have some more first of next year. The city has to take these out and replace them, and so they bring them here, and people can paint them, and then the dogs are happy because they have plenty of fire hydrants.
You made it.
Well, it's October the 14th, and this is Saturday, the last day of the farmers market. There's been a lot of good produce here, crafts, things that people could get. So look, put it on your calendar for next year to at least during the summer to come to the farmers market that's downtown Monroe.
Hi, I'm Andy Bird. The name of my farm is Whippoorwill Hollow Farm. We're out on 138, 1 mile outside of Walnut Grove. We've been at the market every week. This is the last week of the market. Things have gone real well. People have come out and supported us. We offer a CSA box every week through the winter time. If you would, get in contact with me at 770-601-0110. You have 8 items in the box. Our CSA boxes change from season to season. Springtime we have greens, mixed greens. Summertime we have all your okra, squashes, and tomatoes. And fall, the same as mostly greens, carrots, and good vegetables like that.
Hi, I'm Tara Coyne. I'm doing breads, brownies, cookies. I do bear claws. It's Coyne Sugary Goods, and we're here at the farmers market every year, and we do good sugary goods. Right,
And if somebody would like to contact you, for you to bake farm, what's the phone number?
It's 678-697-2989 if you'd like to get some baked goods.
Good morning, y'all. We're here at the Monroe Farmers Market downtown, and I want you to come on out and stop by my booth. I have a little bit of everything. I have Christmas jewelry, I have Halloween jewelry, Halloween wreaths, Georgia and Georgia Tech wreaths, and Christmas wreaths, and we'd love to see you, so come on out. And I'm at Clarice Carroll at claricecarrollhotmail.com. Thanks.
Tonight, among the people that you're going to hear play, Connor Gann is one of the, you've received scholarships 2 different times, right? I want to tell you about Connor before he comes to play. Connor has been playing piano for 11 years, and he's, like I say, he's been the recipient of the Ira Martin Music Scholarship several times. He's also a singer and an actor. He's been in the cast of several leading roles in plays and musicals at Loganville Christian Academy as part of the Lions Pride Players. Connor also enjoys performing magic tricks as well as archery and golf. Connor, you come and share with us now. Y'all welcome Connor. Thank you, Connor. As our featured pianists come to take their position at their keyboards, and Wes Kilpatrick, would you help Georgianne pull her chair around over there? While they're in the process of making that transition, you may ask, what are the scholarships? What are they for? What's the purpose? The Music Guild offers scholarships to young people at middle school or high school. Either they can use it for a variety of purposes, to pay for lessons, to buy a new instrument, to buy music, to go to a summer music camp, or for some of them, perhaps the tuition for if they're going to be going to college to study music. Whether they're going to pursue music as a career is not the issue, but because music involvement has so many other advantages to one's life. That's what the Walton Music Guild does in offering the scholarships, and that's what the young people can do with their scholarship money. I'm going to let the folks go ahead and get started, and then I will be introducing them. Y'all, go ahead. among the folks playing that song, Sarah Powell, would you wave your hand? My friend Sarah Powell is a native of Dalton, Georgia. She's a graduate of Berry College in Rome with a degree in business education. She studied organ and piano at Berry and later in Atlanta. She has served as organist at Hinesville Baptist Church in Hinesville, Palma Sea Baptist in Tampa, the Clarkston Baptist Church in Clarkston. For those of you who don't know, that's between Decatur and Stone Mountain, where I had the privilege of working with Sarah. I served that church, and so Sarah was organist, music secretary, preschool music teacher, and preschool choir director. And so I've known Sarah for a long time. And now she is also now the organist here at First Baptist Monroe. Sarah and her husband Charlie have been married 57 years. They have 3 children and 10 grandchildren.
And most importantly, I get to kick off the program by introducing to you the Monroe Girls 4 alumni. They're going to have a special performance today, and just Just to remind everyone, they were national champions. They were perennial favorites at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. They performed all over the eastern United States, including Carnegie Hall. And today the alumni will sing Monroe, Georgia, which is the official song of Monroe, and the lyrics and music were written by Mr. Wayne Shields. So let's turn our attention to Court Street and welcome the Monroe Girls Corps alumni.
Company front, march.
And we're going to start our introductions today by introducing the 1946 Monroe High School girls basketball team. 1946 was the first year that the Georgia High School Association recognized girls basketball as a sport. And the Monroe High School girls team won the 10th district championship that year and went to the playoffs. The playoffs were held at Mercer University in Macon, and we have two representatives here from that team, and I'm going to ask them to stand. One is Molly Wheeler Barnes. And Jimmy Dean Edwards Jackson. Jimmy Dean was a cheerleader that year and cheered for the team. Molly told me they won the 10th district, they had a great season, and they got to Mercer and they were defeated by technology. They walked in the gym and they had never seen a glass backboard before. And so that's what they're blaming their loss on. So we'll let that go, but we're glad to have both of y'all with us today. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Cassandra Hainsworth, and I am the Walton County Extension 4-H agent. This week is National 4-H Week, so we're celebrating all things 4-H. October 4th also was the start of our Tractor Supply Paper Clover campaign. So from October 4th to October 15th, you can go by Tractor Supply and add $1 to your order to support our 4-H program, and those proceeds do help support our local program and help support kids who are going to camp, as well as some of the local activities and events that we do here in the county. On October 14th, our horse club, our air rifle team, and our BB team will be at Tractor Supply that day with information about each of their different programs, as well as overall information about our 4-H program. So if you go out to Tractor Supply on October 14th, please make sure you stop by and say hello to all of our 4-Hers who are going to be there representing. We have a lot of opportunities for youth in our county to get involved in our program. Our program typically starts at 5th grade, but we do have some opportunities for 1st through 12th graders. If you are interested in any of our clubs, you can give us a call. We have our goat club, our horse club. We also have a safe target sports program, which includes air rifle, BB, archery, and our shotgun team. Air rifle and shotgun are for 7th grade to 12th grade. Our BB team is from 4th to 8th grade, and our archery team is from 4th to 12th grade. So there are a lot of opportunities for our youth to get involved in our program. If you have any questions, we're located at 100 North Broad Street right here in Monroe, Georgia. You can also call our office at 770-267-1324. We look forward to hearing from you, and thanks for everyone for all of the support that you've given to Walton County 4-H throughout the years. Have a great day.
Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Dina Huff, the Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. And today, we wanted to give you a sneak peek of the Haunted House of Addictions. We're here at the site, but we're not going to give you the full House of Addictions. We're just going to show you a little small hallway. And I would like to say thank you to Athens Technical College for allowing us to use this space this year. If it were not for them, we would not be having the House of Addictions. So thank you very much, Athens Tech and Lindsay Reed. And I would like to introduce Miss Alicia Hope, who is the director for YAB. And she is responsible for this whole setup and making the kids work to put this thing together. So Alicia, when is this going to happen?
We are having our dates just one weekend this year. We're having it Thursday, October 26th from 7 to 9, and Friday and Saturday, October 28th and 29th from 7 to 10.
26th, 27th, and 28th.
Yes.
Okay, so Thursday, that's okay. So Thursday night, we know that's a school night,
yes.
So that's why we're only doing it from 7 to 9,
yes.
Right? And then Saturday, we go a little bit longer.
Yes, to 10.
We know we won't have football games that night.
Yes.
And then Friday and Saturday, so we'll have plenty of time to get the crowds through.
And we also will have concessions from the day school, Monroe Day School.
Okay,
yes.
All right. And what ages do you recommend?
We recommend at the oldest 5th to high school.
Okay,
yeah.
So preferably not little ones.
Yes.
Because they might get scared and want to turn around and go
yes,
back.
it can be scary.
Okay. All right. So, and admission?
$5. We are charging $5 this year.
Per person?
Yes, per person.
Okay. All right. So, there you have it. And so we hope that you'll come out. And the address for Athens Technical College is 212 Bryant Road in Monroe. And that's 30655. And if you come to Athens Technical College, come behind the school. And if you're familiar with Monroe, you will see the old gym. It's what used to be Hurricane Alley. Come down that street, and it's in the field house beside the old gym. So we hope you'll join us. This is a fundraiser for our Youth Advocacy Board, which is now Walton Youth Project. And we hope that you'll come out and support this group of kids because they do a lot for Walton County, and we would like to see you all come out and support these kids. So thank you, and we will see you all next weekend.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful, the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Here we're gearing up for Rivers Alive. By the time you see this, we may have already had the event, but the next one I do, I'll report how that goes, how many volunteers we had, how much trash was collected, and how many miles of waterways and roadways we covered. So that's what we've been busy with here. Looking forward, we do have our America Recycles Day event coming up. That'll be on Saturday, November the 11th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We will be doing the paint collection, and we're also going to do the flag collection again. Same as it's been the last couple of years, we will do $1 a gallon on latex paint, $2 a gallon on the oil-based paints. We're going to try to do up to 10 gallons per vehicle. That is the plan. We'll see how much participation we're getting. If we're getting a lot of paint in and kind of starting to get inundated with paint, we may have to cut back on that number. Or if it's a little slower than we think it may be, we may be able to go a little bit over 10 gallons. Anything over 10 gallons to start with, we'll be at full price, which is just $2 a gallon for latex and $4 a gallon for oil-based paint. That's anything over 10 gallons per vehicle. At least starting off until we see how things go. We have a certain amount we have set aside to help the citizens out with. Like I said, if we're kind of slow, we may be able to do more. If we're super busy and have a lot of paint in, we may have to cut back on that 10 gallons per vehicle. So we won't know until the day of the event. With the flag collection, we're going to do that again. We've had a lot of people that call in with us and want to know what to do with old tattered flags and stuff like that. And we had a local Eagle Scout that built the flag box for us, and we kind of introduced it to the citizens back on the document destruction event we had back in June, and we were surprised at how much participation we had with that and how many flags we collected. So we received a few more calls since then, so we thought it would be a good idea to try it again. So we're going to advertise for that. If you're seeing this video, you can, kind of spread the word. Let folks know that there is a proper way to get rid of the flags, and there's some places to do it. We will get those flags that we collect. We'll go to the local Boy Scout troop, and they do 2 or 3 flag ceremonies every year, and they will use the flags we collect as well as flags they get from other VFWs across the county. So be sure to spread word on that. Get your flags in. Our event's November the 11th, but the National Day, America Recycles Day, is actually November the 15th. So be thinking about that day. And if you're not recycling, consider starting. It's easy to do. We've found a way to make it as convenient as possible. There's no reason for anybody not to be recycling these days, as easy as it is to recycle. At a place like the Recycling Center here, we offer recycling opportunities for a lot of things that some of the private companies don't accept. So look into what things are recyclable. Call us, let us tell you about some of the things we do recycle down here. And those are things that you may not be able to recycle with a private company, but we're not that far away, and it would be a good way to keep those items out of the landfill, especially things like household batteries that can actually be dangerous to be buried in the dirt and things like that. So give us a call, 770-267-1421. Let us talk to you a little bit about what we do, what you can be recycling, some things you can do at home to help with the environment, or any other environmental questions you have. Just give us a call. It's why we're here. And come on out and see the center. We want all of our citizens to see what a resource they have right here in the county and how they can best use it.
So give us a call, come see us. Until next time, everyone take care.
Hi, welcome to the Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. I want to let you know what's going on over the next couple of weeks here. We've got some great classes, and the big overall thing we have going on is in a couple of weeks on November 2nd, we have our gallery of Christmas gifts opening. So the entire gallery will be given over to Christmas decor and gifts. And it will be considered a small shop, which means everything will be under $200, but really a significant portion of most of the items will be $25 and under. Great for teachers' gifts, stocking stuffers, just great gifts overall. And I wanted to show off our Monroe mug. This is from our teacher, our pottery instructor, Rebecca Braswell. And she will teach you how to do pottery. We have a try it pottery class and also an ongoing pottery class. Something a lot of people don't know is we have a full pottery studio in our basement with wheels and kilns. And Rebecca does such a great job. She is a great potter herself, but she's also a great teacher. And you can sign up for those classes by either calling here at 770-207-8937, or you can always visit our website for updates on our classes, and that web address is monroewaltonarts.org. And just look at classes and events and you can see all the offerings that we have. But we've got just a handful of these Monroe mugs available right now. We'll have more in our Christmas shop and lots of really fabulous gift items, and that opens on November 2nd. So we have some great classes coming up. We have an abstract sunflower painting class. That's good for any painter, from beginners to advanced painters. We also have a silk scarf painting class coming up, and an introduction to hypertufa. Lord. That is a mixture of Portland cement, peat moss, and vermiculite, and it makes really lovely planters. So we've got a sculptor who's coming in to teach us how to use this really cool material to make planters for succulents and things of that nature. So lots of, a lot of really neat classes coming up. Also, we have a free painting party coming up, and those will be every Thursday. Those start next Thursday, and they're from 11 to 2. If you're a creative person of any kind, bring in your supplies. If you're a writer, a knitter, a painter, anything like that, just come hang out with some other creative souls, make some new friends, and that will be from 11 to 2 on Thursdays. We will provide inspiration and encouragement, and you will bring your own supplies and just hang out, have some fun, bring a sack lunch if you'd like. And that's kind of it. So we'll see you definitely on November 2nd for Light Up the Night, the kickoff of the candlelight shopping, and the art walk. Our artists will be in various shops around town to show you what they've got. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jody Johnson. I'm here with the Recreation Report. I first want to start out by congratulating the Monroe Hurricanes. A great start on their football season. I believe they won 6 or 7 in a row, and I know they had a little trouble with Morgan County, but I feel certain that they will handle business come playoff time. So congratulations to the Hurricanes. A lot of those players started right here in our rec programs. Most of them were Packers at one time, so we're very proud of the program that they're carrying on. I've heard some great things about them. Talking about our youth football, our 14th annual Community Bowl is coming up this weekend, and we're really looking forward to crowning a new Community Bowl champion in all 4 of our age groups from 5 and 6. Then we have a 7-8 division, 9 and 10, and our oldest division of 11 and 12. So we will crown our 14th annual champion this year over at our West Walton Park in Loganville, Georgia, this weekend on the 21st of October. So congratulations to all the teams that participated in that program. And our football season will conclude this weekend. Our baseball championships, as I have a baseball in my hand, are also going on. We're our first year of having a fall county championship. So our fall teams will start competing this Saturday, the 21st, and it will go. Actually, one of our 7-8-year-old divisions is so large in the fall, it's going to go all the way into November, where they'll continue playing. So all our teams, we wish all of them good luck in the first annual fall county championship, where all the teams come together. A lot of times our schedules, we don't have to play countywide. We have enough within each park so the teams don't have to travel. So this is a great time where all the age groups will come together in a countywide championship. When one sport's starting to end and as the leaves start to turn, we've moved to our basketball season, which we'll start practicing October 18th is the first day we start most of our youth basketball. We have over 1,000 kids that have signed up for our youth basketball program. It has grown and grown and grown each year. We continue to get more basketball players that we're having to really stagger them in the gyms to get enough practice time, having to use a few school gyms throughout the county and Social Circle and in the west end of the county to get enough practice space for them. Play all of our games in the 5 gyms that the county has constructed over the years. Speaking of that, one of the new things that we are doing at Nowell Recreation Center, most people have been there since the building has been in existence since, I really don't know, since the 40s or 50s, I believe. A lot of the people that have kids now played in that gym. But the old wood floor in that gym has finally reached its age, and we had a water leak and had some subfloor problems, so we have removed the wood floor from the gym, and we hope that we'll have a new, it's not going to be a wood floor, but it's some form of sport court flooring that we use that's multi-purpose. We will have a new facelift. We've come in, we've painted the ceilings and the walls, and we've moved the bleachers out, and we'll move them back in once the new floor is put in 1st of November. So we're really looking forward to that. We're getting some type of maple select sport court. It's supposed to be the latest and greatest. If you've watched any volleyball on the NCAA, it's the standardized floor that they use for that, and it really holds up to the recreational basketball leagues that we play, where we'll play 10 to 12 games every Saturday and every day during the week. Sometimes the wood floor just can't handle that kind of pressure with all the spectators that come in and go at our facility. So we're really looking forward to the 1st of November. We've got the purchase orders all put in place, and all the gym floors are being prepped, and then the new floor will go in here in a couple of weeks. So we're looking forward to a little facelift there at Nowell at the Recreation Center. So we have a lot of great things going on here at the Recreation Department. I encourage you to go to our website at waltoncountyga.gov. It's the best place to get all the information, and you're always welcome to come out and look in our community centers there at Meridian and at Felker. You know, we average over 200 to 250 people a day that come through those doors that either want to do a daily come out and play basketball or go upstairs and work out in the climate controlled area. It's the best way to stay in shape. As the winter months are coming, you're going to need that. It's a very affordable rate to become a member there at the community center. It's only $2 per week per family. It's a very inexpensive way to stay in shape. Good family-oriented place, clean environment. So we encourage you to do that as well. All of our classes are online at waltoncountyga.gov. So we do encourage you to go to there and see if there's a class that strikes you as something you might be interested in. Also, there's a icon on that website. It's a park near you. We encourage you to go out to your parks and do whatever your family likes to do, whether it's a picnic or throw the frisbee around, kick a soccer ball. We encourage you to go to any of our parks. We do try to keep them clean, and if there's ever a problem with those places, give us a call. Our numbers are on the website. You can send us an email or give us a call. We'd like to know from you and hear how we can improve, or if we need to clean up, or sometimes if you just want to tell us how great it is, we're okay with that too. So give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. So until next time, thank you very much.
Hello Walton County, this is Kevin Little with the Chairman's Report on Channel 16, Walton Entertainment. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about several of the things that we got going on and several things that may be coming forward in the near future. I want to draw your attention to Walnut Grove, 138 and 81. Just north of Walnut Grove is Corn Dogs, and just out in front of Corn Dogs is a fire station that's being built. If you're riding up and down 81, you can see it. It's already got the roof and the sidewalls on it. So that's part of your splash dollars and your sales tax dollars in Walton County is building this. We're combining Station 3 and Station 12 because when 138 is widened right here in Walnut Grove, this intersection will do away with the old Walnut Grove City Hall, and it will probably do away with a couple of the businesses right there in that intersection because there's no way to go either north or south because of the historical value. You got a cemetery north and you got a couple of old houses south on 81, so there's no logical way to get through Walnut Grove other than going through where those businesses are. So that's something that's going to be coming forward in the very near future. If the whole 138 corridor out of Monroe is Monroe to Conyers is pretty bad. We're working heavily with DOT. They are looking at possibly putting a roundabout, taking the signal out at HD 8th and putting a roundabout there that will move the traffic. As some of you know, we've helped that where you get off of 78 and go on to 138 now, coming by Chick-fil-A, that don't back up anymore, but it backs up at HD 8th. And so we're looking at a roundabout there, and then we're looking at one at Youth Jersey and 138. DOT has become very big on roundabouts because it's very safe and it keeps traffic moving. So that's some of the things that we're looking at on that corridor out through there. As that's going to continue, growth is going to continue to be heavily in this area. As Walton County and Walnut Grove has partnered to have a sewer treatment facility, and the Walnut Grove Parkway that runs from 138 around to 81, that's all sewered, and so you're going to see a lot of businesses coming in the area of Walnut Grove. That Walnut Grove High School sits right out here, so you got that draw that's out there as well. And as you come western part of Walton County, the growth is really started to coming back. And then when you go east in Walton County towards Good Hope and towards Gratis, those numbers are the single family houses are really popping up. So Walton County has been a hotbed for people to come and live, but now there's opportunities for people to work, and so that's a good thing. There's been a lot of talk lately about Kroger or Publix or whatever coming into Monroe. And Monroe proper really don't have the numbers to attract that type of grocery store right now. If you look from like Walker Park area northward, a lot of these people go to Bethlehem, to Kroger and such there. And then if you look from east of Monroe, like Walton EMC eastward, those people go to Oconee. And so, and then you got your social circle people, they go to their local store down there, and then they shoot over to Covington if they want to go. And then you got Loganville, who already has got a Kroger and a Publix. So when you're a marketing person and you're looking at the numbers, then you can't really bring, are you going to pull this person to Monroe who's been always going there? So I don't know, I'm not a marketing person, but I just wanted to give you some ideas of what the numbers are. Monroe, you can pull in from around, but if you're already going to a Kroger, you may not change, and so that's a risk that those people have to take. But it will come to Monroe as they're developing some nice subdivisions according to what they're saying that's on the books, and so rooftops is what brings everything. I graduated from high school here in 1984 in Monroe. I think we had a Taco Bell and we had a Wendy's and Pizza Hut. Just look at what all we've grown, and just in the last 15 years, we've got a Longhorn, Applebee's, and we've got a new hospital, and we've got a lot of businesses out here that are coming, and they're going to continue to come. We got Hard Labor Creek, who's bringing us a great water source. City of Monroe has the Briscoe Reservoir, which is a great water source. So water helps you economically, and we have an abundance of it in Walton County and Monroe. So I think that over the next 4 to 5 years, you're going to see a lot of change and a lot of things happen to Walton County. If you have any questions or concerns, give me a call, 770-267-1316. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. As always, we're going to show you some dogs and cats that are available for adoption and rescue here at Walton County Animal Control. You know, it's finally turned that corner into fall, and it's a little bit chilly out in the mornings, and you know, we'd love for your pets to be indoors in the bed with you on those cold mornings, but I know some of you have got those dogs outside. We just want to give a reminder that there are ordinances throughout the entire county, including City of Monroe, City of Loganville, the other cities, that require adequate shelter if your dog is contained outdoors during the cold weather. There's definitions in there about what is and what isn't a good shelter. You know, our officers go out and sometimes they see some pretty creative things. Boxes that are covered with carpet, or kind of lean-to sheds made out of plywood, or blankets thrown over an airline carrier. Well, none of those are actually adequate housing according to the ordinance. The ordinance says you can't have plastic kennels or airline carriers as a dog house. You can't use the metal or the plastic drums. I know there's places that sell those plastic drums, but they're not, by the ordinance, that's not a legal shelter for your animal. You can't house them in an abandoned or a parked vehicle. They do have to have a proper dog house. Uncovered porches or decks without side walls are not adequate shelter during cold weather. Any kind of lean-to or self-constructed a thing that doesn't have a bottom is not proper shelter either. So just remember, you know, it only takes common sense. I hate that we have to have a list of rules. Just common sense. Do what's right for your pet. Have either a store-bought shelter, or if you make one, 3 sides, the front having an opening, the bottom, of course, having, you know, some type of bottom so they're not just laying in the dirt, and then a proper roof that they don't get wet during rain. You know, just a little tip for the bedding inside. A lot of time people put pillows or blankets. That's good, but you might have to change those a lot as they get dirty or get wet. They don't dry out quick. So you can get cedar shavings. That's an excellent thing inside of a doghouse. Dog can kind of burrow down in those cedar shavings to get warm. And the great thing about cedar, as opposed to the other shavings, is it'll actually repel fleas as well. And so it's just a great thing to have in the doghouse. You can buy big bags of cedar shavings at Walmart or any other type of store that sells pet supplies. But just remember your pets as we get into these winter seasons. Our officers are out there. We don't want to have to give tickets. We're hoping you just love your pet and do what's right. And now maybe you don't have a pet and you're looking to add one into your home. We're going to show you some that are available here for adoption.
I got 2. This one's a male and this one's a female. Kittens that are out of the same litter, about 2 months old. Very sweet and need a home fast.
This is a female beagle, very sweet, looking for a good home. She's about 2.
This is Boo. She's about 5 to 6 years old, and she is a lab mix. She was found on South Madison Avenue, and she has all of her shots and dewormer, and she is ready today.
Hey, we have about a 4-year-old female hound mix. She's already spayed. She's very, very sweet. She needs a lot of room to run. She'll make a very good pet for anybody. So don't forget, keep us in mind when you're looking for a new dog.
This is Jax. He is still a puppy. He's probably about a year old, maybe a little younger. Not neutered. Needs a home fast. He's really sweet.
This is Lolly. She's about 2 years old. She's a pit mix, and she'll be ready Friday. She has all of her shots, and she's very sweet.
Where do you come alive? A stadium, lecture hall, a music hall, church potluck? This year, you have a new spot, walkgeorgia.org, a free website that provides you with all the resources needed to get your heart rate up and body out in your community. Sign up and receive individual or group fitness tracking, fitness demos by certified trainers, recipes, and a guide to resources in your Georgia County, all in one easy-to-use site. When you move more, you live more. walkgeorgia.org.
Do you have a collection of films and videotape sitting in your attic, basement, hall closet, or a box somewhere that are being lost to time? Creative artists can transfer your 8mm, Super 8mm, and 16mm films, as well as converting your VHS, CVHS, 8mm, and mini DV to DVD. Preserve your family's video history for the generations to come. Creative Artists, 1113 West Spring Street, Monroe, 770-267-7368.
Till my body is dust, till my soul is no more, I will love you, love you. Till the sun starts to cry and the moon turns to rust, I will love you.
What's the worst that can happen?